in August in your flyweight debut. How much different did you feel that night being at 125 pounds instead of 115?
Well, I was very happy with my first win at 125, so I feel healthier, I feel happier, of course, and I'm enjoying a lot more this.
Is it fair to say that the move is permanent now? I wasn't sure when you first went if you were going to stay at flyweight. Do you think it's permanent?
Yeah, it is.
Fair enough. First pay-per-view main card, I believe, right? This is a big spot. Does this feel like a big fight, a big moment for you?
Yeah, it feels great. You know, this is not the first time I do a co-main event. Of course, it's special for me to be in a car with a number. So yeah, I'm so thankful with the UFC for this opportunity.
And fighting Maycee Barber, who had so much attention around her, right? She had so much coming up. Do you feel like she was deserving of all the hype and the attention that she got early in her career?
Well, we all deserve the hype.
What do you think? Does this feel like a big moment in terms of a ranking moment? You know, I mean, you're new to the division, but you had a lot of success before. So do you feel like a win here is important to make a statement in the flyweight division?
Yeah, of course. I want to get in the win, straight. I want to win as much as possible this year. I would like to fight more often. And yeah, this is a whole new way for me in 125.
And when you move to a new division, do you feel like you have to start kind of at the bottom, or do you feel like that success you had at 115 should help you to be a little higher in the rankings?
No, I feel like I said, like this is a new, complete way for me. I'm starting. I feel like this, starting from zero. Getting my name again in this new division, the Alexa strawweight. I think it has to be end. It's a new Alexa. It's a new division. It's a new year, new everything.
Because she wasn't in your division, had you studied Maycee much at all? Did you know much about her game?
Yeah, of course. With every opponent, we watch the fights. We know her strongest weapons, so we are ready for her.
Stylistically, how do you feel you match up?
Well, you know that I love to box. It's my strongest weapon. But as I show you every single fight, I'm getting better in my grappling and in my wrestling. So this won't be different. I'm excited to show my new skills.
You talk about fighting more frequently. Is that easier at 125 because you don't have to go through as much of a weight cut?
Yeah, definitely, yes.
So what is the goal? I mean, first, obviously you want to win on Saturday night, but what is the goal for 2021? I mean, is there a number of fights? Is there a position that you want to be in the division, a ranking? What's the goal?
Well, I learned from the years that I have to take one step at a time. Of course, the goal will be always to be in the line to fight for the championship and be the champion. But for now, my primary goal and the most important thing is to get that 10 number.
Nice. And lastly for me, I wonder, in the flyweight division, the champion is so dominant, right? She's so great. Does that make it tough, on your chase to the top, or does it make it exciting to maybe I'll be the one that can take out Valentina?
Of course, every fight we train for, the goal is the champion always. So we have to get better and better and better each time to get in the belt.
Hey there. You mentioned that this is a new you and this is a new start. Has that given you new motivation to keep fighting? Has that revitalized you?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, it's a new, completely way, division, new Alexa, new mindset, new everything.
Maycee says that she believes, obviously, her strongest weapon against you is her wrestling. Does it help you knowing your opponent's tactic before they come into the cage? You know she's going to try and use that.
Well, it's fine, For me, it's fine. Like I said, my strongest weapon is my striking. I love to get in those firefights. But yeah, of course, I'm excited to get on the ground, to get in the wrestling positions because I've been working so hard on that.
Maycee says she'd like to fight you, beat you, and then she's already talking. She wants to fight Joanne Calderwood and then fight for the title. Do you think she's overlooking you? Do you think she's thinking too far ahead?
I don't know. I don't pay too much attention to that. I'm just focused on fighting.
Good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Alexa over here. Alexa, I know with your Team Grasso, you also have several female fighters in that gym, Alejandra Lara and others, who is also in your weight class. How important is it? How much does it help to have other female fighters on your team to work with? Because I know not every gym has a lot of women training.
Yes, I know it is very important. You know, the women's body is completely different. When we train with guys, they have to be like a little lower with us. So when we train girl with girl, it's great. So it's kind of more real. So it's nice to be around very well-rounded teammates.
I want to ask you, obviously recently we had Brandon Moreno, the first Mexican-born fighter, fight for a UFC title, and it seemed like all of the Mexican-born UFC fighters, it was a big moment. I just want to ask, what was it like for you to see someone finally reach the title fight, and did it inspire you to eventually get there?
Yes, of course it's inspiring because mostly we are, people say to us like, hey, you have to go to the US, you have to change, you have to go. But for me, it's very important to represent my country, to hustle every day in my country, train there. And yeah, of course, Brandon told us like, hey, we can do this, we can get to the belt.